Okay, I'm back again because I don't think I was in the shop the last time, and here I am. I can't really start this from the beginning because I'm going to run out of battery, and that's not going to impress me. I started off really enjoying this, and now I've realised that I wasn't in the shot. Keep your arms back here, Sonya. Keep your hands here. Stay there, Sonya. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm making some twinchies, but I'm doing like not actually crazy patchwork. I'm just doing a little patch twinchy things, okay? Now each piece that I'm putting on, so I cut it out by 2 inches by 2 inches by 2 inches, 2 inches square. But I used these pieces of Ada, and I'm using that as a guide to cut it out, so that was easy, for me to cut it out. And then you can put felt underneath it. You can use a plain piece of fabric, whatever you like. So then I stitched on this little piece here, and what I did was I'm coming over the edge because I want to turn that back, okay, when I get round there, and I'm just going to put some stitching around there. I seen Kristen Earle do something like this, and she turned hers back and had it finished off with blanket stitch, so I'm thinking I might do that with mine because I wanted to just a bit something different. And so I've put on these 3 here, and then realised that I don't think I was showing you what I was doing because I was way over here somewhere. Look, I'm over here now. I'm back here, so I'm going to make sure that I stay here. Stay where I am. Okay, so do I want that bit, or do I want something with a bit of colour? I might use this bit. It's got a bit of a little sprig of something flowery there. So am I going to do just I might do another row. So I want to make this straight as I can. Okay, stay back here, Sonya. I hope that's not still in the shot. I might move this over a bit just so I don't keep taking off on you. Get that up there. No, you did it wrong. You better look at what you're doing. Look, you got to have enough to cover that and go over the side. Okay, because you want to take it over a bit further, and still got enough to go around the corner. And then I can. And you make sure you cover enough under here too, so you're not going to miss that when you're stitching it, because you don't want it to go all over. You don't want it to come undone. Now you can use these for anything you like. Now hang on a second, I'll go here, so this next stitch can go down through that whole piece, both pieces. You can use these on your books. You can put them all together and make a cover for your book. You can do whatever you wanted with them. I just wanted to do them because I just like doing little bits and pieces, and I like to enjoy me stitching because I haven't done it for a long time, and I want to get back and doing a bit more things. That this doesn't upset me, stress me out at all. It doesn't. I really enjoy doing this. Now I'm going to do a little bit darker blue piece, A little bit darker blue piece that I'll put on the bottom here. I'll bring it across there, I think. I probably should have started this how I would if I was doing a crazy patchwork, But that doesn't matter. You don't have to have any particular style. You just do whatever you want. Now I've got extra here and a way extra there, but that's okay. I can cut that off. Cut it off. It's always best to have more. You can't. My mother used to always say it's not dough. You can't roll it back out again. You got it. Once you cut it off, it's gone. So he makes it a bit bigger, so it's okay. You got plenty. Now watch what you're doing at the back, and make sure that you're picking up the cotton the piece that's underneath here, because you got this a lot bigger, which we're going to be careful. Make sure we just cut that bit off, right? So there we go. Okay, now I'm going to go along the bottom here. Just do some stitching. This is just going to be a little bit of slow stitching, a little bit of embroidery, tiny little bits of lace, just a bit of everything that look nice on here. Okay, what we want to do now. In the middle bit, what have I got here? Something to put in the centre. No, I have this here with a little hole on it. This is nice with a hole in it, isn't it? This piece of fabric. That's pretty. Righto. I suppose I could put that there, but then I need something in the middle here. I'll just cut a bit off here, see what I can do with it. See what happens then. Hair's blowing in my eyes. I'll just cut my fringe, even though I've got my glasses on. Fringe. I don't know, I have a terrible time with my hair. Ah dear. I'm not cutting it off short, I can't, because it just doesn't suit me at all. I've actually got some grown back now. It's really weird, I always have it tied up, but still I don't want it cut off. Okay, so that'll look good, won't it? You reckon if I put that bit in there? Well, I won't turn it under. I'll just cut it nice and straight. Back in the shot, Sonya. I'll cut it nice and straight, or best I can, you know, nice. You don't want to have to be too pedantic about it, it's okay. Righto, then we put that down. Look at that, that's bad. That's bad. You know, you could have did it tidier. Righto. What I haven't done is made sure that I've got enough though to go over, and I have. You've got to make sure that there's some under here that you're going to stitch to, right? So there's that bit there, and that bit there, and we're going to stitch that down and make sure that you've got that bit under there to stitch it down with, because otherwise you don't want it coming apart. Righto. So now I'm going to go up here. I'm going to have to only make this for about a half hour, I think, because we don't want to make it too long. Maybe a little bit more, maybe, I don't know. I just don't want to run out of battery, and I want to do a few videos. I've got some, you know, things to do today. I don't know, people, I don't know what you think, but when you contact somebody and they just ignore you, actually, she's not ignoring me as much as, and it's not to do with a personal thing, it's to do with the hospital, right? It's to do with the hospital, and you think, you know, you can just get back to me. It's really rude, you know, when you, and I've been waiting today, so I haven't heard anything yet. Still I got the phone in here too, and I probably shouldn't have, because if it rings, then I'm going to have to answer it. But, you know, when people, if you need something and you're going to, anyway, I don't know if you know how I feel, but it's just very annoying, and you know, when you're trying to get something organised and you can't because of, but I suppose other people have got lives too, yeah, but they've got to think about the fact that you have as well, you know what I mean? And you're not actually sitting around doing nothing, you know what I mean? It's just, and people think you do, you know. I mean, probably people think I sit around all day doing nothing, because they don't know what I do. They've got no idea, you know, that we do videos and we do craft and we actually do stuff. We don't actually sit around having cups of coffee or something. We actually do things. Because unless you're out there showing everybody, they've got no idea what you're doing. You ladies have, because you watch me, so you know what I'm up to, but the rest of the world's got nothing. I think I need something a bit more colourful there, don't you reckon? A bit more colour. What do you think? Oh, look, I've got a nice piece of yellow here. I like that. That's nice, isn't it? And I do love I do love that bit on there too. Righto, how am I going to do this? Put it round like that. Make sure I've got enough going over there. Make sure enough of going over there, and cut that up here. I'm just hoping I'll keep in touch with where it was. Okay, so I'm going to put that down there like that, and just put it like so. And then you're going to see this bit. Then I've got heaps over there, haven't I? Right. Okay. I might just take a tiny bit more off this, because it's really wrinkly. I don't want it to be puckering up all over the place there. Let me see if we can put it down like that. Like so. Right. I'm just having a look at my camera, and I can see that there's still three bars on the charger, so hopefully I'll be able to go back and I forgot what I was going to say now. I'll be able to keep an eye on it so I can do another one before it goes flat. I don't know if I can charge mine as I'm using it. I don't think you can. I don't know. I'm thinking about thinking about getting a phone that I can video with, but I don't know how long it's going to take to upload, because I think the camera doesn't take very long at all to upload your videos. I'm going to sew down the back of this so I can see what I'm doing. Just doing stitches, just doing a few stab stitches across the bottom here, or down the side, and then I'm going to go across this bit here. Well, I'll watch the back while I'm doing it, just so I can see that I've got everything all sewed down properly. Okay, there we go. Oh dear, I think I like this. This is fun. This is good fun. Now, have I got that in there? No, I didn't have it. Right, sorry. Might be fun, but I'm out of the shot again, am I? Didn't pick that up properly. Righto, go across here now. Oops, I must be going through a piece of the embroidery that's underneath that. That's a bit hard to tackle. So that's sewed down. Right. There we go. Look at that, isn't that ducky? Right, now, end it off. I don't know why we take a lot of stitches to end it off, but you don't want it to come undone. Might have to have a mouthful of water. I'm going to believe that just gone down to 2 bars now while I was talking to you. Anyway, so I'm thinking whether I want to do this now or wait until I'm finished, because I don't know if I'm going to put it in. Now, I might sew it down now. I'm going to sew the edge down now, because that way it's going to show you what I'm going to do. I need probably really thin little bits of stuff to go on here. When I say little bits of stuff, if I do stitching, it'll be good. Now, I had a piece of here. I've got this here, but it's a bit thick, isn't it? Right, so where's the bits I had rolled around? Oh, I like the pink. This is only a bit I've rolled off a... I've rolled off sorry, the roller stuff. Oh dear, words, fancy words failing me. I'm always chatting away, and I got up the street with Jeremy yesterday, and I was talking and talking, and I said to him, I usually talk to myself, you know. He said, you better stop that. Ah dear, I don't know what I was talking about. I just went going on. You know, we can sit out there, and he can be in the dining room part and doing something, and we're in the same area of the house, because it's all in one room, and we can sit there for about 3 hours or something, not even speak. But yesterday, for some reason, I was just, I was on a roll. I was. Now, I don't know if I should cut too much off this. You've got to be careful now. Take your corners off a bit, just a tiny bit on the corners, and just trim this up a little bit, so it's not so much going over. Right. Just a tiny bit on the corners. You don't want to take it all back, because you want to be able to fold it over. I hope that's all right, Sonya. I hope you didn't muck it up too much. Righto. I've nearly got it. So I've got a peaky bit out there now. Maybe you better not do what I'm showing you. This is probably wrong. Okay, so I'll turn that over like that. Mitre corners, I don't think I know what I feel about them. I wasn't a big fan of them when I was at school, or doing anything to do with, when I did a lot of embroidery. I was not pleased with these mitre corners if you had to do anything like that. Okay, so, and that means you're doing this folding in stuff, which I've got to figure out the right way to do this. I think I got it. Hang on. You're supposed to put this part in here first, aren't you? And then take these parts here round like that, and in like that. And I didn't leave enough. So when you're doing yours, make sure you leave enough thread. Righto. So I'm just going to put this around here. So I need to go back this way now, because I don't know which way no, I'm going this way. I'm going to talk about. Okay, so that's coming through the back. You want to make sure when you go through this part that you pick this up. So you want to go down in there and pull that through that way, and just make sure you go under the edge of it like that. And then you go down in there and make sure you've got your piece of material on the back. See here? Make sure you catch that hold of that piece, alright? Now you can make these as any size you like. You don't have to have there's no rules. You just have to, you go down in there and then out this way. I'm going to have to go down, if this part here, when you go down in there, if this part here is a bit shorter and you're not catching hold of it, just get your needle up and come up underneath there a bit higher. You know, it's not going to matter. If you come up there a bit higher under your with your needle, you can catch hold of it. You know, I've got everything now. Righto. So as long as you get your fabric. Now I've got this bit here that I've got to catch. Righto. So we're going to go down in that part and come up here, and we go under this bit here. You want to get that bit, and then you want to get the other bit as well. So you got to go up under there as well, because you need to pull this down. Come through the top of it. Around the corner. Go around the corner. You know, you could probably put a tiny bit of glue on it. Might not hurt. It might not hurt to put a little bit of glue stick just to hold on to it, because when you're working with something really small like this, you know, there's a good chance that you could put a bit of glue stick there. I don't think it'll matter. You can get your needle through it, and if it does get, I always go to take the wrong end off these things. If you do get a tiny bit of glue on there, if you do get your needle stuck, it won't be for long because it'll dry. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for this because I think it might work for us, especially on these corners. I should have did that first before I stuck that down, shouldn't I? The fancy bit. I'll cut that off there. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Actually, look here, girls, we can put that glue on there. Everything we got's made with glue on it, or most of things anyway. Got some bit of glue on to a degree. Will it go around there? Yes, it will. And this will make it easier, look. So we'll go down in this part here. Make sure we get the blue bit. Put that through there. Come on. Righto. There we go. I wouldn't use any other glue, only the glue stick, because it's going to hold your fabric, but it won't get big lumpy bits and that. And it won't worry you going through there with your needle, you know. But look at this, it's working really good. I like to have thought of that when I was getting at when I was starting at the beginning. You could probably actually put your pieces down with the glue if you wanted to. So that's going well. I do like that, how that's working, because these are very fine too, them pieces to hold down, and it's the best if you've got something like that and you can glue it and it'll look good. Okay. Righto, now we're going to be up here near this piece, and this bit was flapping around in the breeze because it's very thin, isn't it? Very thin piece. But it's stuck down, so it looks nice. It's working for me. I'll go with that. I'm not going to be... Oh. Righto, so we're going to fold this over. Aha. Look. This is a bit here that I shouldn't have cut that off, should I? Is that right? Should I not cut that off? See if I can turn it over a bit. And then this bit here. Feels like the neighbours might be having a little bit of a set to over there. Voices are getting higher, and oh, look at that, that's not right. Turn into a not a square at all. I could be just getting excited about something, I suppose. Oh, look at this. Oh dear, I think things are getting scary. The person is actually on parole that lives over there. but they've been okay. It's not good. You never know what they might do to you, the government, and put people in there next door to you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The lady's got to have somewhere to live. It's been a very sad life she's had too, poor woman. So things have happened, and her daughter actually hung herself, and it's not very good. It's like, because we live in a small place, we know about all these things, and that's okay. I mean, we say good day to them and that's fine. We just need to stay on our side of the fence, and we do. You know, got to be polite to people, and she's never done anything to us, so it's only her life that she's mucked up. But anyway, look at that. Isn't that look cute? Don't you think that looks nice? There we go. Right. Probably overshared there, sorry about that. They seem to have calmed down though, Ness, that's alright. She lives there with her son as far as I know. I think he just finished high school. One of her children anyway. Oh dear. Because she's not young, but she's actually lived in another house up near here too earlier, years back. It was okay. One of the little boys were only little then. He comes there in a ute now. That was a long time ago, because our daughter was only young too then. She's been off doing a bit of visiting around the place. I went to a birthday party, she told me. So that was good. She's been out and about. Okay, so this is going to be absolutely awesome. I am really enjoying this, even though it seems to be flapping it all over the place. I seem to be flying it everywhere. When you come to the corner, you know, just take that as it goes. It'll either settle on the corner or it won't, and it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put a little more work into this before I go, because I want to show you what you can do to yours, and then I can come back on here and do a bit more of something. I might make some more. Could do a bit of different things, a couple of different things. But I wanted to do the slow stitching. Slow stitching means it actually has a calming effect, because it is done, I suppose, by hand and not by machine. It's people like it for the fact that it is, you know, calming, and I guess it's called slow because you go and do it by hand. You're not doing it by and you can so much stuff you can do too. I mean, the sewing machines do a lot of embroidery and stuff like that, but I actually refused to ever own an embroidery machine because I didn't want to be doing it like that. I just decided, you know, I didn't want to be. If I did embroidery, I wanted to do it by hand, because I think I was offered them over the years and just did not want them. Did not believe it was something they could use, you know. Now, if I'm going to do this as a for a big project, you know, like say a book cover or something, because you can put these on, you know, sit them on a cover or something, a nice pattern or whatever, put them all close together. I probably will keep them in these colourways that I'm doing now, because you know me, I'm a fan of these sort of things. And but then I could go off into the distance and do something else. Well, see, if I do this now today and show you, I have shown you how to do this, and I like the idea of sticking it down. The glue bit, just really love the glue idea. So we're going in through to the back, making sure that we're picking up these bits at the back, and you just make sure it's looped through there, and then you've got your stitches. I've actually caught onto the blue bit with this stitch before I even got over there near it. It doesn't matter though, because I can still do more. There's still more to be stitched, isn't there? down in there. I'll do some Christmas decorations this afternoon. It just depends how I feel. Don't feel too bad. Didn't have a bad sleep last night. I only had to get up about 3 times, so that was good. Oh, that was really good. I was so pleased. I couldn't believe it when I woke up and it was... The first time it was 1 o'clock, then it was about 4. Oh, it was amazing because I just don't sleep because... Oh, well, I do sleep, but I've got to keep getting up. So, it's not good. Not good at all. The cat was taking and getting in our bed again with us. He's quite... He used to do for a while. He was sleeping in another room by himself, but he's coming back and laid in there. Ah, well. He just gets down there between Jeremy's... He's down the bottom of Jeremy's feet and he's spread out there. He likes to take over. He's meant to be in charge. Okay. Now I'm at the corner again. And I want to... So that come around there pretty good, didn't it? You know, you got the cotton fair there at the corner. So that's holding that down really well. Now that's a bit... This is a little bit... You know, not such a corner, but it's okay, isn't it? So it looks good, doesn't it? I like it. I really do. I'm going to have to let this unspin. Right, so what you do is you hold your thread up in the air and you just let the needle dangle down. And if it's curled up, it'll all untangle, you know. Come untangly. Okay, it should have timed me to see how far how long it's taken me to go around here. Whether I should still keep going with this because I want to put some little bit of decoration on it or something to show you to do next. Okay, through the back and make sure you pick up that blue bit. Right, and then you come and grab that bit there. You've got hold of it all. It's all yours. Righto. There's a bit fraying undone there, that piece. Just worry about him, put him back in. Righto. So I'm going to have to go and see if this person has left me an email if she can't bother ringing me. It's going on for... Well, she should have contacted me weeks ago, really, but you know what? Ah, well, never mind. But you do. When you get old like me, you think... Well, not that old, but still... I don't know, the young people think there's all these forever, you know, don't they? I suppose I'm going to be here forever, but what, you know? Oh dear. That's how we should live. Like we're going to be here forever and like, you know, you can still buy clothes, you can still buy craft items. Always need a lot of those. It doesn't matter. We're saving the earth from something, sure. Look at that. Isn't that look good? I really like that, how that's turned out. And I'm going to actually... I might end this off because this thread's getting too short and I want to do something else on there and then I can do another beat. Look at the stuff I got stuck to my finger. Really? It's glued on. I'll get off in a minute. Okay. I'm going in the back here. Don't go through the front. Unless you really want to, unless you want that style you're going for. Yeah. We need to put something else on here, don't we? Look, we need to. We need to put something else on there. So we need a small thing. Small thing, do we need it to be? Let me see now. I've got about 9 minutes to go, if I can fit it on there before the battery goes flat. Should be able to get something on there, surely, Sonya, before your battery goes flat. I need something little, though. I need a little something. Right, I didn't have a lot of my sewing things handy because I've been using all that other stuff. So I'm going to have to get in and grab a few sewing bits out. I am have to do that. Okay. What have I got in here? A few beads. I suppose I could put a bead or two on it or something. That'd be fun, putting a few beads on. Probably need something there. Okay, where's that? And a bit of lace. Little tiny bits of lace is good. Isn't it a good idea with lace? That's something there that I might get a bit of. Okay. I've seen something, I thought I'll have a bit of that. As long as it's not too big. Because you only need a small piece. Look, that'll work. Yep, surely will. Cut this bit out. There we go. Got that bit. It can go there. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I like that. Where's me cotton? Sonya, where's that cotton? Put the glue stick thing back on. You dry that out. Won't be good. Of everything I've got on here, all the things I can see, I can't see the rubber cotton. Here it is. It's not the same colour as I'd like, though, is it? I have a big box here with all the bits in it that I might need, and I haven't got anything that colour. Yes, I have white. Right, got it. Because I want to put it on with the white, and then I can just add something around there. Now I might just use a bead needle because this is a magnetic box and I love it. Now I'm going to use a bead needle so then I can go on to put some beads on as well. I don't think I want that one. That's the one that's split right down the middle and you thread it in there. See? Like so. I'm not a big fan. People like them because they can, but it's too long, and it's also, I also managed to stick it in myself a fair bit. I've got these that I bought for cheap, which was lucky. They were going out of this sort of stock. So these are size 10 to 13, which I find really good, and they've got a tiny little hole, if you can even see it. I'll get the cotton and see what you can think. I've just got one thread of this stranded white thread, and I'm going to put it into my needle, I hope, so you can see it. And I always just go around the needle like that, pull it back against the needle and come through like so. I missed. There's this hole here, come on. And try again. Got it. I got it. So you can see there, it's not very big. Can you see that? Probably not. How about now? It's only little, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so then I've threaded that. I want to put a knot in the two pieces together. Not two pieces together. Make it a little tiny bit stronger, okay? Some of the thread you can use the beading thread. If you use that, that's pretty strong. But I'm going to just do this, okay? And wrap that round there, pull it through. I have a knot. It's a bit scary, but I have a knot. Okay. Right, now, if you're adding a bead, do 2 stitches before you take off. Like, I'm just going to come up through the back and go down. If you're going to put beads on, just do that twice. I like if you're just starting off doing beads, but otherwise you can just do this way and just put a few stitches around it so it's holding down. Pick it up every now and again. Get a little bit of applique, put on that. And if I was thinking, which I wasn't, I should have ended up here somewhere with my thread. And that way I can put some beads there. But I can probably do some of that anyway here. So hopefully this is not going to cut out yet. A bit, go up in there. Whoops. Okay. So I've got it all. I think so. You can space your stitches, but not too far, because you don't want this to be waving around out there, do you? Now I'm going to put some beads in this circle here, this front bit. I think I might have something of colour. I'll go in the bead soup packet. These are nice, these pinky colour ones, aren't they? Do we want 3? Yeah. I'm going to put them all in together like this. If I need 3. Do I need 3? Let's check it. Maybe we won't fit 3 in there. We're not going to fit 3 in there. Let's take 2. 2's not even. But I'll see if I can do it. 1 might be enough. I'm just looking for a little bit of colour. Okay, so I'm going to come right undone with that. Ouch. I'm going to put a sequin on there. And then I'm going to put a bead on it. Where are you? Then I'll put a bead on it. Then I'll push it down there. And then you get you go back over your bead, but through the sequin and through the piece of fabric. Did you get that? So you go back over. You don't take the bead through. You just take the sequin through. Now I'm going to do a little knot on the back here to hold that in place. I'm not going to end it off yet. I've got bits and pieces here stuck to the piece all over the place. Okay, so the next piece we can do a bit more beading. I'll put another bead over in this hole here where this is going this way. And I'll just put 1 in. 1 in there. Whoops, don't spill it, Sonya. Okay. And this bit here, I'll have another bead in this bit. So then you see you can decorate your little piece up. You can get a piece of thread and do some embroidery stitches on here too, because there's plenty of room really on this tiny little thing to put a bit of work. And then it's nice and it's finished, you know. It's just nice and finished. I don't know if I want to... Oh, yeah, take it back that way too, Sonya. Why not? Okay. I'm not even moving, you know, and my knee just did something really strange. But it went crunch. Oh, dear, I'm not even moving. But they're not good. They're not good at all. But anyway, we'll be fine. It's really weird though. I'm sitting here minding my business. Just doing me a bit of stitching. Okay, so I've got a bit of thread there. I'm going to take that off because it's coming off something. But don't pull it because you don't want to unravel anything. Unravel anything. Okay, I'm going to have to go, I think, because that's going to be my share of the day. I think because I'm going to run out of things. So, you know what I might do though? I might just do another couple of stitches. Just a couple of embroidery stitches on here. I don't know, I'd like to show you a bit of stuff. I've only got a minute though, so I better go, because otherwise the whole thing's going to go, or maybe not. I don't know. Can't remember now what time I started or anything, but I'll come back and I'll show you some embroidery stitches next time, okay? Isn't that cute? I think that's really nice. It's my bit of slow stitching, and I'm going hopefully be having lots more done. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.